North Korea is the world's only nation to currently have a US Navy ship captured. On January 23, 1968, North Korean forces attacked and captured USS Pablo, a Banner-class environmental research ship attached to Navy intelligence. It is known today as the Pablo Incident or as the Pablo Crisis. Pablo is still held by North Korea and officially remains a commissioned vehicle of the United States Navy. Since early 2013, the ship has been moved along the Botong River in Pyongyang and used as a museum ship over there. It's not the year 2015 in North Korea, but 104. The North Korean calendar or the Joseon calendar is the system of year numbering used in North Korea. The Joseon calendar was introduced in 1997. It is based on Kim Il-sung's date of birth, 15th April 1912. That year is used as Joseon 1 and the system works forward from there. There is no Joseon 0. The Joseon calendar does maintain the Gregorian calendar's traditional month and the number of days. Hence, to calculate a Joseon year from a Gregorian year after 1912, simply subtract 1911. Wearing jeans is illegal in North Korea. Well, you might wonder why the heck would they ban jeans? The reason is that denim symbolizes the enemy United States. Even though wearing jeans is illegal, designer jeans are exported to Sweden by the brand name Noko Jeans from North Korea. North Koreans may only choose from 28 approved haircuts. Men can pick from 10 variations, while women have a bit more choice, a total of 18 hairstyles. Older men in the state can grow their hair up to 3 inches long, but all other men have been warned to ensure their hair is a maximum length of 2 inches. Married women have to keep their hair short, while unmarried can have longer, but the teddy boy look adopted by the supreme leader is not on the list. In 1974, Kim Il-sung took 1,000 Volvos from Sweden to North Korea and never paid for them. 40 years ago, the North Koreans and the Swedes entered into an agreement. Part of this agreement included 1,000 Volvo 144 GLS, which were meant to be paid in copper and zinc. Well, North Koreans didn't pay back, so they are in debt. Total debt after the inflation plus interest holds at $428 million. As for the Volvos, they were ordered for taxi service within the North Korean capital. North Koreans watched 2014 World Cup on a 24 hours delay. Not only that, but North Korean news reports claims that the country had made World Cup final, and the team has done so in style by beating Japan 7-0, USA 4-0 and China 2-0. Red Star OS. Yes, North Korea has its own operating system called as Red Star OS. It is a Linux-based operating system. Red Star OS version 3.0 was released in the summer of 2013, which more closely resembles to Mac OS. Red Star OS features a modified version of Mozilla Firefox browser titled as Ninira. Unfortunately, the North Koreans are not allowed to use internet, but instead they have their own intranet network called as Kwangmyong, which means bright star. In 2013, North Korea's president Kim Jong-un killed his own uncle by throwing him naked into a cage with 120 starving dogs. On 8 December 2013, Jang Sung-taek was publicly expelled from the ruling Workers' Party of Korea. Jang was accused of having committed anti-party counter-revolutionary factional acts that included illicit affair with women, harboring politically motivated ambition, weakening the party's guidance over judicial, prosecution and people's security bodies, and obstructing the nation's economic affairs. Jang and 5 of his aides were stripped naked and fed to 120 hungry hounds who had been starved for 3 days. The whole process lasted an hour. Hundreds of officials were made to watch as they were eaten. Possessing Bibles, watching South Korean movies, and distributing pornography may be punished with death in North Korea. On November 3, 2013, at least 80 people were publicly executed for minor offenses. The executions were said to be carried out simultaneously in Wonsan, Chongjin, Sariwon, Pyongyang, and 3 other North Korean cities for such crimes. More than 10,000 people were forced to watch these executions. Well, since we talked about crimes, marijuana is legal in North Korea. Despite the government's deadly serious punishment on the use and distribution of hard drugs like crystal meth, marijuana is reportedly not considered as a drug. You can find marijuana plants growing freely along the roadsides. Marijuana is called as Ip Tambay and considered as leaf tobacco. For some weed smokers at least, North Korea might just be a paradise after all.